Not the way the Seahawks had hoped to open the season here at Lumen Field as they fall 33-30 in overtime to the Tennessee Titans.
We did so many good things, and then we really hurt ourselves just too many times when you're playing a good team. And the penalties were just so costly. So many first downs off penalties when we had them and really had control of the situation. And it was really unfortunate that we weren't poised enough, and I totally take that up myself. There's just opportunities for us to make better decisions that we didn't make. And I know sometimes I get these guys so freaking crazy that you know, they're just going out after it and make some errors.
The Seahawks were off to an excellent start with 3 touchdowns in the first half alone, including a massive 63-yard touchdown catch by Tyler Lockett. Lockett finished the day with 178 yards on 8 catches.
I've been stopped being surprised. Tyler's just a phenomenal guy, a phenomenal athlete, and he just makes plays all the time.
Tyler had such a beautiful game. I mean, he was remarkable. I mean, think about what he did today. Freddie Swain had a great game. That was huge to see him play.
Second-year player Freddie Swain getting in on the deep ball action. Swain found himself on an island and made Tennessee pay with a 68-yard touchdown catch in the fourth quarter.
I knew it was coming. When he seen me, I was like, dang. Those would be the hardest catches when you're so wide open. But luckily I caught it and got in the end zone.
As for the Titans' run game, well, that was a difference maker. The Seahawks were able to hold Derrick Henry to just 35 yards in the first half, but that changed as the game went on. He finished the day with 182 yards on 35 carries and 3 touchdowns, including one he ran in for 60 yards.
You know, once he gets going and once the offensive coordinator gets a good feel on just giving him the rock, he's a very talented, very special player, and so he showed that today.
Kept running the ball, man. I mean, obviously he's a top back for a reason, if not one of the best backs, if not the best back in the league. Bigger back, obviously, we just gotta, everybody has to do their job, has to stay in our gaps as firm as possible. And if we give him a little bit of a crease, he's going to hit it because he's that good.
Penalties were a big issue on Sunday. Seattle had 10 penalties on the day for 100 yards, including a few that extended some key drives for Tennessee.
It had to be other really big things that happened, which were the penalties, and it was the big 2 hits on the quarterback. Those are huge plays for them, and the out of bounds, just unnecessary. I mean, there's just unnecessary things that happened, and we need to be better than that. And I need to be better. I need to help our guys better than that.
I think it was just us shooting ourselves in the foot. We had 100 yards of penalties. We just got to play a cleaner game. We play a cleaner game, it's a different outcome.
The Seahawks defense didn't allow a touchdown the entire first half, but they struggled to maintain that dominance into the second, allowing the Titans to score 3 times in the second half as Tennessee would tie things up late in the game and go on to win in overtime.
Really frustrating. Definitely the standard that we have, and expect of ourselves. Again, I think a couple of those drives we hurt ourselves, and so we just got to get out of our own way and find a way to get off the field.
Well, it's hard to point out single performances when it comes to a loss, but we have to give credit to Bobby Wagner, who set a new career high with 20 tackles in the game to go along with a sack and 2 quarterback hits. The 20 tackles sets a new franchise record for most tackles in a single game, breaking his own record that he had before of 19.
It's cool, but, we lost, so it don't really matter.
All I'm going to say is this. It doesn't surprise me at all that he had a career day today. Bobby's a monster, Not just a monster day, it was a Bobby day, So, that's it.
Well, Sunday was not the game the Seahawks had hoped for, but the silver lining was being back in front of the best fans in the NFL after being apart for so long.
Obviously, 24-hour rule, we got to learn from it. Yeah, it hurts, especially losing at home in front of the fans. They brought the juice and the energy today. Obviously, it didn't roll our way, but that's okay, man. We got another opportunity at hand, and we're looking forward to that challenge.
Thanks for all the fans who came to obviously to see you guys again. Obviously, we weren't able to finish it the way we wanted to, but through everything that we've gone through with COVID and everything else, and what everybody's going through, it was really special today just to be around the 12s again. So we'll be better. We'll be back, and we'll see you guys soon. We'll see you guys in Minnesota, right?
Well, next up for the Seahawks, they head on the road for week 3 to take on the Minnesota Vikings.